we had a financial breakdown during that time period. My father was working somewhere and he lost his job. And I did not have had any job that time. So that was a very testing phase in my career. And that time realized that why did not I took job after my IIT? I think there was some kind of ego inside me that I have graduated from such a big institution. Why I will take an average job? Why I will pursue a career which I have never thought of? I gave my CAT. I got good percentile.
How much did you score?
I scored 99.06.
Nice.
And based on my below average academics, then an interesting thing happened in my family. Like we had a financial breakdown during that time period. My father was working somewhere and he lost his job. And I did not have had any job that time. So that was a very testing phase in my career. And that time realized that why did not I took job after my IIT? I think there was some kind of ego inside me that I have graduated from such a big institution. Why I will take an average job? Why I will pursue a career which I have never thought of?
Right.
At that point of time when my family is in need, I had to drop my ego. And I think these learnings are very important for any people. You should not hold on to your ego. I had done a very good preparation for CAT. I felt that I can teach students quant and LRDI based on my knowledge of the subject. And I started applying. So I was staying in Dhanbad only that time. Fortunately, I landed up in one of the coaching institute where they allowed me to teach quant and LRDI. Initially, they asked me to teach only quant.
Right.
The salary that they were giving me at that point of time, I think that salary can demolish any ego of any person who has passed out from a good reputed institute. They were paying me 250 rupees for one class. And the maximum based on that amount of money I could make in a month was 10,000. It was actually my first job, I say, because because at that point of time I got my first salary. And I could not express the sense of bliss that I felt when I handed my first salary in the hands of my mother. Because at that point of time, I felt that I have achieved something. Because I could help them.
Right.
I could see a sense of relaxation in the eyes of my father. I started with 10,000 a month. Students actually liked my classes. The teachers also gave a very good feedback. And they increased my salary to 20,000 and next month to 30,000. I also started giving them LRDI classes. So when I was leaving the institute, it was 45,000 per month.
That's amazing. Wish I had the salary increment to invite.
But it also helped me improve my communication.
Absolutely.
It also helped me to see what is the reality of how the students are preparing actually. Because I will want to emphasize one very important point. That people think that if I'm not good at communication skills,
Right.
if I'm not good at mathematics, if I'm not good at, I will say, logical reasoning, then I will not be able to crack CAT. It's okay. You're not good at this point of time, but it doesn't mean that you cannot improvise yourself. You cannot improve yourself.
I'm sure you were limited in your pursuit of top B schools and MBA colleges.
So I got only 4 calls. Like one was XLRI. It was based on ZAT, but this was one of the top calls that I really got.
Right.
And then from CAT, I received calls from MDI, New IIMs, and IIM Shillong.
Right. And if I had to ask you, and if let's just say somebody watching this video who's an engineer who had a similar story as you, who want to apply to top B schools, what all B schools he can realistically aim for?
It depends. It depends upon obviously their previous academic score, majorly class 10 and 12. And if they have scored a very good percent over there, they can aim for all top IME, BC, LK. We call it Blackie thing. And these colleges are open for you.
And if they have scored not very well in 10th and 12th, what they should do? Should they like give up on their MBA dream that they can't get into a good B school, or how should they go?
Never give up on their dream, because there are some B schools also who has some liberal criteria based on your academic scores. First of all, the example is MDI, then XLRI also, because new AMS also, I think you can, if you get a very good percentile in CAT, you will be able to pass through that also. And other colleges also like IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, which also give MBA courses, and they are also in top 15 B schools.
Right.
So these are the colleges you can go for.
And right after you finished MDI, you finished your MBA, you have done your engineering, you did some, you wanted to get into finance, right? And for that, you also studied stock market a little bit so that you can add that flavor in your profile and, deepen your understanding in that. So after MBI, what were some of the opportunities that opened for you?
In MDI, there is a student interest group called Unnati, which was a group that was researching into stock markets. That was a very, I will say, reputed group in MDI. I will say the most reputed group, because the entry process is very difficult over there. You have to be very good at finance. You have to have some knowledge on stock market. You have to be very hardworking, I will say. There used to be like three hours of interviews before getting the final selection. It was very difficult, and to get into Unnati. I had that because of my initial interest into the stock market, and I have also done some bit of research and read some good books of investing. It helped me to get into Unnati.
Right.
And this was the turning point of my life. What I did in my second year was I shifted my domain from finance to marketing.
In your second year?
In my second year.
So you wanted to get into finance, but in your second year, you shifted your interest from finance to marketing.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
So it is a very interesting story, because I got my summer internship in a purely finance role. It was a project finance role. And when I actually did my internship, I realized that this is not I actually wanted to do in my career.
Oh.
And maybe I can do it for 2, 3 or 4 years. But later on, I would not want to pursue this. So that realization came in my internship. And based on that realization, I started opting for subjects which are different from finance to me.
So from engineering to CAD mentoring to having interest in finance, now having interest in marketing.
I've tried
Everything, yeah. before narrowing it down to one.
Yeah.
So after this, what kind of a role that you were looking at after MBA, and what were some of the opportunities that landed your way, and how you eventually started working where you're working right now?
So though I took marketing as a career, during my placement times, I found that the recruiters were looking for such students who has done major in marketing, and also who has done some more work in marketing field in their previous work or something like that.
Got it.
So my profile did not fit in marketing domain.
Right.
But I know, so you should know that what you're not interested in rather than what you're actually interested in.
Right.
So I know that I did not want to do finance. My career is not suitable for an entry job in marketing from the college.
Right.
Based on whatever opportunity that I was getting in my placement time, I got into product role,
Product role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Product role in IDFC First Bank.
Got it.
So it was a mixture of finance and marketing actually.
Very interesting.
Because IDFC First Bank is from finance sector, and the product role that they were giving comes in some area of marketing.
Got it.
So this is how I landed up into this job in IDFC First as product manager.
Product manager. Perfect. And after that, how did you slowly decide to get into marketing full time?
Yeah. When I got into IDFC First Bank as a product manager, I started doing the campaign management role. So campaign management is typically what marketer do in digital marketing setup.
Got it.
There are many other kind of activities also, but I think if you want to enter into digital marketing, campaign management is one of a very important area where we should actually look at. So in IDFC First Bank, I got this opportunity to do campaign management role for personal needs, and from there I started developing interest in marketing actually, because what in India I have learned the theoretical aspect of marketing, but the practical aspect is completely different.
What does a marketing manager do at Tata Digital? Run me through your day-to-day activities, like your day in the life kind of answer.
So there are different things that you can do as a marketing manager. So digital marketing as a space is a very vast space. Like if I will try to make sense out of digital marketing, like whatever communication that you receive from, let's say, Tata New or any e-commerce company, you will, let's say, get a communication in your email or in your SMS or in your WhatsApp, navigating through your Facebook or Instagram or Google. Also, you are getting some kind of marketing communication from each of the brands which are in this space. So from the marketing angle or digital marketing angle, this is where you actually come into the picture. Like you as a, let's say, you can be a campaign manager, you can be a channel manager. When I say channel manager, either you are handling email as a channel, or
Got it.
you are handling SMS or WhatsApp, or let's say push notifications,
Individual distribution.
Yeah. So these are the different channels that you can manage in the marketing domain. Also, I will say you can also create the copies, which is a different aspect of marketing. Like it comes under the creative team. So there will be a creative team. There will be a CRM team, which is looking into all these channels. There will be an acquisition team, like who is responsible for Facebook or Google campaigns that you are experiencing day on day. There can be, I will say, social media marketing team, and also there can be a brand team completely in itself. There can be same event management team.
Right.
So these are the different aspect of marketing where you can actually try to navigate your career in, and based on your interest and based on your whatever actually suits you, you can means like join or you can pursue in that. I will say.
Can you tell me how much can somebody after MBA expect to make in marketing field? And for you, how much was the jump between your pre-MBA and post-MBA salary?
So honestly, it depends upon the tier of college that you are in, and whatever B school average industry standard is. This is what you can expect when you start your career as a marketing manager.
What is the average range?
So like if you pursue your MBA from, let's say, top 10 B schools, you can expect to start your career above 15 lakh or so. So this will be the same for the marketing role also. And then how you perform in your career and how you choose your options will actually determine what salary that you are getting currently.